Today on Luxury Reviews we're looking at the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser, but specifically the V8 powered examples buyers in some markets are still demanding. Before we dive in, Toyota's global 2025 Land Cruiser line moved to a smaller, hybrid I-Force powertrain in many regions, but V8 powered Land Cruisers, either as locally offered parallel imported LC300, LC200 variants or region-specific badging, remain popular in markets like Pakistan and the Gulf. I'll call out which facts are market-specific as we go. You already know the Land Cruiser name means off-road credibility and long-term reliability. The 2025 V8 examples keep that promise while delivering the trademark V8 soundtrack and low-end shove that owners love. From first glance the V8 Land Cruiser reads as purposeful. A tall, upright stance, bold grille, squared wheel arches and rugged trim, modernized but unmistakably Land Cruiser. Under the hood the V8 packages you'll see in markets with retained V8 stock tend to be carryovers or region-specific trims. Large displacement version 8S tuned for torque, giving an immediate, linear throttle feel that's ideal for towing and heavy loads. Exact displacement and outputs vary by region and whether the vehicle is a fresh regional allocation or an imported model, so check your local spec sheet. Dealers in Pakistan list V8 variants and local pricing for those specific models. What that V8 delivers in everyday life is simple: effortless mid-range power and confidence when merging or towing. Unlike smaller turbocharged engines that need to spool, a V8's power is immediate, perfect for highway cruising at full load or for white-knuckle climbs up steep inclines while dragging a trailer. Expect robust torque figures, heavy-duty cooling, and a transmission calibrated to match the V8's character. Step inside and the Land Cruiser aims to balance utility and comfort. Materials and finish depend on trim. Higher trims bring leather, ventilated and heated seats, wood or metal trim accents, and a large touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Practical touches remain: durable switchgear, multiple 12 volts USB-C ports, and a cabin built to take abuse. Note: globally for 2025 Toyota emphasized a more modern infotainment stack and safety suite on the Land Cruiser, and many dealers offer the tech package as standard on higher trims. On pavement the V8 Land Cruiser is surprisingly composed. The long travel suspension is tuned to soak up rough surfaces while keeping body motions under control. Steering is heavy but predictable. You feel the vehicle's mass, which is part of the charm. Acceleration is smooth and authoritative. Overtakes require only a confident prod of the throttle. Fuel economy. Don't expect miracles. Large displacement version 8S are thirsty relative to modern hybrids. That's the trade-off for the linear power delivery and soundtrack. Off-road is where the Land Cruiser's DNA truly shows. Low-range gearing, locking differentials wear-equipped crawl control and robust skid plates make the V8 variants excellent for serious trail work. The V8's torque helps you crawl over boulders and climb slick grades without fuss. If you're fitting larger, heavier accessories, winch, bull bar, roof rack, the V8 configuration is often better matched to the extra weight and heat buildup in extreme conditions. Practical family use remains strong. The two-row modern Land Cruiser offers generous cargo space and flexible load carrying. If you need a third row, be careful. The 2025 downsized global Land Cruiser traded the third row in some markets in favor of two-row comfort. V8 variants that are older generation imports may keep the larger bodywork and third row layout. Again, check the exact variant before you buy. Safety tech on modern Land Cruisers is comprehensive. Adaptive cruise, lane assist, automated emergency braking and off-road specialist features that protect drivetrain components. Infotainment and connectivity are modernized, larger screens and wireless smartphone integration on higher trims, but some base trims retain simpler displays to keep costs down. Here's the part buyers care about: ownership. Land Cruisers, V8 or otherwise, were engineered for longevity. Routine service costs can be higher for large displacement engines. Consumables, oil, tires, brake wear due to weight, and fuel is the obvious recurring cost. However, resale values for Land Cruisers typically remain strong in markets where the model is cherished, which helps offset running expenses. If you're buying an imported V8, factor in warranty coverage and local parts availability. Authorized dealers will be your safest bet for peace of mind. Who competes with the V8 Land Cruiser? Classic rivals are the Nissan Patrol, Lexus LX, and on the European side, large SUVs like the Range Rover. Each brings its own flavor. Petrols can be more value-focused, the LX offers more luxury, Range Rover leans into premium ride and tech, but the Land Cruiser's reputation for unforgiving reliability and off-road competence keeps it in a league of its own. If you want a V8 specifically, be explicit with your dealer. Ask whether the V8 is an official local allocation or a parallel import. Confirm warranty coverage, service intervals, and the exact spec sheet, including tow capacity, differential options, and trim level features. For many buyers the V8 is about character and capability, for others the newer hybrid Land Cruiser will be a smarter all-rounder for fuel economy and modern tech. Decide whether you want the visceral V8 experience or the efficiency and updated driveline of the hybrid global model. The V8 Land Cruiser still matters. It's a statement, brute force wrapped in trustworthy hardware, and for owners who tow, adventure, or simply love that V8 presence, it's hard to beat. But don't confuse nostalgia for fitment. Toyota's global 2025 direction favors hybrid powertrains in many markets, so if you're buying, do your homework on the exact unit you're eyeing. If you want the growl, the torque, and the old-school bravado, the V8 Land Cruiser is still a very compelling choice. That's our deep dive on the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser V8, the legend, tuned with 8 cylinders for buyers who prefer muscle over economy. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe to Luxury Reviews for more in-depth car reviews, and tell us in the comments, would you keep the V8 or switch to the hybrid Land Cruiser? Thanks for watching.